Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Brittany and you're watching Today we're back with another Shop My Stash video. So this is my new drawer. Last week the items I pulled from here was the Too Faced cream bronzer and the Revlon Photo Ready Prep Set Refresh Mist. And we'll talk about those when we get to those specific drawers. This week I do feel like I want to pull an eyeshadow palette and I'm not really sure which one. I have an idea though. So I was thinking about the Maybelline Soda Pop palette. I don't know, I've been doing a lot of purples, but then again, it's spring, so of course I'm doing a lot of purples. I just don't feel like that's the one. I think this one might be a good option. I do like that an awful lot, and it kind of reminds me of the Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection in Bling Boss. Is it giving anybody else those vibes? I've never used the Lime Crime palettes. That's what makes me nervous and hesitant about it. But I think I'm going to pull this one. So we're going to pull the Lime Crime Venus 3 palette. So put those up. I really want to try to use like these drugstore products from my drugstore haul that's left in here. But I think I'm going to pull, this might sound silly for some people, but I really missed this. I know it's just a primer, but like, I really noticed a difference. This is the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Primer. I got it in the VIB sale, and I'm really excited to use it. So we'll pull this one. And that's all for this drawer. I normally do like 2 or 3 products just to make my new items last longer, and also to get to know each one of those products without adding anything new, so I could know those individually. And that's all for this drawer. This is my everything face that isn't a highlight, blush, or bronzer drawer. Last week for foundation, I used 2 because I had to mix it, but it's the Dior Skin Forever Foundation. I have to tell you guys, this is probably my most expensive foundation. Actually, I think it is, and I really don't like it. I don't think that it gives me the coverage that I want, and I don't know, it just doesn't sit right. It's not long lasting. I did it with the Tatcha primer and it still just did not hold up, and I have combination oily skin and it like really picked up on that. This week I want to do, I'm conflicted because I really want to try to get to know this one, but because I wasn't the one that I didn't like before, the CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless foundation, but just because I was so not feeling my foundation last week, I want to feel it this week. So I'm going to pull my favorite Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo foundation. Last week for primer, I used the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I like this one. I have nothing bad to say about it. It didn't really work well with the Dior. I don't know if it didn't work well or if it's just like the Dior. I think it's just like not my favorite foundation, and I think I've figured that out now. But I will use it because it's so expensive, and I got 2 because I mixed shades. But this week to go with the Kat Von D foundation, you know what? Just because I know that the Kat Von D foundation is a really good foundation, I want to give this one a try again. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish foundation primer, and the last time I pulled this, I do not remember liking it. This used to be one of my favorite primers, so I don't know what happened, but I'm going to give it another shot. So we're going to pull this one. For face powders last week, I used the Rimmel Stay Matte. It was okay. I don't know, man. Like, I just didn't love it. I just didn't. I don't know. I just didn't. But we're going to pull, I normally do love it. I really think it just comes back to that foundation. It has to, because I love this. I don't want to give that a bad review. Like, I love this with other foundations. But this week, I'm going to pull my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. Once again, I don't love this powder, but I love that foundation, and I feel like that foundation works with a lot of different items. So for the sake of using this up, I'm going to pull this one. Last week for concealers, you know, it surprised me. I think it's because I put down the Becca Brightening concealer, and then I topped it with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I thought I would finish this one this week, but I didn't. And I liked these two together. The Becca might pick up on fine lines a little bit more than I would like though. So we're going to put those 2 back up. And then I'm going to pull just because it pairs well with that foundation, the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is really almost gone. I keep saying that, but can you see that? Like, it's getting there. I really like this. This is probably my second, maybe first favorite concealer. So we're going to pull this one. For moisturizers, just because I use the Drunk Elephant one at night, and that's a pretty heavy moisturizer, I'm going to pull the Clinique Gel one. It's just a really good lightweight moisturizer. And then for setting sprays, I used this new Revlon Photo Ready Prep Set Refresh. I want to use it with a different foundation that I really like. So I guess I'll use it again, actually. I wasn't planning on doing that because I really love my Morphe one, but I really want to see, because I love the mist that this gives. It gives the most amazing mist. But as far as longevity of my foundation, I don't really think that it does that. Or at least it didn't with the Dior. But like I said, the Dior foundation just does not work well for me. So to make sure that it wasn't that foundation that doesn't work well with any of my other products, I'm going to use this one again. I'll tell you, I've used it for a week and a day actually. And there's not much product in this because I feel like we're over halfway through with it. And is that all for this drawer? That's all for this drawer. You guys hear whistling. That's my dog. But this is my highlight, blush, bronzer, contour drawer. For contour, this surprised me. This is the Too Faced Bronzed Peach Cream Contour. I didn't like this. It's not that I didn't like this. It's like I've only tried 2 cream contour products, and the e.l.f. one just does it, man. So I'm going to pull that one this week. I'm probably not going to use that blush. I mean, I might because I can top it, but I really love this as my cream contour. I mean, I'm telling you, this is my favorite contour. The e.l.f. I found this at Marshall's for like, what, $1.99? It wasn't more than $2.99. I really enjoy that. But for bronzer, last week we used the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula, and I know I just used this one, but I just love it and I want to use it again. So I'm going to pull the Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer, and this is just so good. Like I said, I wasn't really happy with my foundation, like my base, so I just want to pull favorites, I guess. That's how I'm justifying it. Last week for blush, we used this Physicians Formula. I have no idea how to say the name of this blush. I like it. It's like a dusty rose color. I know what, and I know I pulled this recently, but I really want to use this. I've had this for like 6 years. This is a MAC blush in Well Dressed. I just want to expand that pan, and I find that the only time that I use this product seems to be towards the springtime, so I want to give this some more love. So we're going to pull that one. And then for highlight, I used these two. I used the Jeffree Star in Hypothermia, and I used the Nude Stick in Illuminati, and I really liked those. This week, I'm going to pull my Benefit High Beam. I feel like this is my spring highlight, man. I really, really like this. I like this on its own. I like this layering, but let me see. I think I'm going to use this one on its own. Let me see. Yeah, you know, I really think I'm going to use, let me see. Yeah, I'm using this one on its own. I'm okay with it. It's like a subtle, but like still blinding, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but I really like it. And I like that applicator. So I'm pulling this one. And that's the Benefit High Beam, if I didn't say that. So for this drawer, that's all for this eyes. It is in an eyeshadow palette. Last week, I pulled some singles, and I will show you the look that I got using this Hard Candy eyeshadow. It was so good as like a topper. I used it on top of the brown that was in the eyeshadow palette that I used last week. And I just love those little gold glitters that show up. Love this. I used it twice. I loved it so much. And then the Maybelline Color Tattoo. I used this on top, under the Stila. It's actually a shimmer and glow, and I thought it was the glitter and glow, but I still liked it. I'll insert a picture of using that right here as well. But it's in Bohemia, I think. But it was really, really pretty, as you can tell on the screen. It was like, it looks pink in the tube, but it came off more purple. I wasn't mad at it. I really liked it. So we're gonna put that up. And this week, I think I am, just because I think it worked well with that palette. I'm going to keep out the Maybelline Color Tattoo. It just looks like that. It's just a good base, I think, for those colors. So we're going to pull this. And you know what? I think we're also going to keep in the Stila. I don't know that I will use it, but just in case, I want to get some more use out of this. I really enjoyed it. So we're going to pull that as well. For primers, I'm still on the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is, you can see this is really getting close to being done, but I'm going to use it up. So we're going to pull this one. So last week for primer, which we already had the Dior one, I'm just putting this one back. It's the CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer with the Milk Kush Mascara. These two together work amazingly. So I like the combination of these two. So we're going to pull the Dior primer, and then my favorite thing to pair with that is, and I've missed it so I'm definitely pulling it, the Smashbox Super Fan Mascara. Yeah, I really love this. It's really good at lengthening, and then that Dior primer makes it really full, volumized, and the two together just work amazing. So I'm going to pull this one. Lashes, man, I didn't get around to using those again this week. I was just really busy. I find that I'm really busy, but we're going to keep in the Ardell 110s. They just look like that. So we're going to pull those, and then because we are keeping those in, I am keeping the House of Lashes adhesive. And okay, can we talk about this one? I don't know what this is. I got it in a set. It says it's the Butter London on the Glow Pen. Look at this. But there's nothing. Like, how do you use this? I don't know how to, I don't understand this product. So if you know how to use this product, let me know. Because I went to use it one time and then another time, and I just can't figure out how to use this. I need to YouTube it. So I'm going to put that one back. And then I did use this in my waterline, the Urban Decay 24/7 in Starfire, and I really liked it. I'll insert that look right here if I haven't already. And for this palette, it's like pinkies, but isn't this? So because it is pinky, I'm going to give this another shot. It's the Hard Candy eyeliner, and this is what it looks like. I know people's been wanting me to swatch, but it looks like that. The last time I used it, I don't know if it just didn't pair well with the palette, but it made me look sick. Like Walking Dead turned into a walker. That's what it made me look like. And then I'm going to pull... Am I going to pull anything else? Yeah. Let's pull the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in Voodoo. And this one, man, I think it's drying out. But that's what that one looks like. So that's why I'm trying to use it. You might see me pull it a lot here lately. And then for eyeliner, I had the Tarte Sex Kitten. We're going to put that back and exchange it with my Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. And for brows, oh, I hate getting rid of this one. This one's almost gone. It really is almost gone. This is the Maybelline Brow Precise. I absolutely love it. And we are going to pull my Goof Proof Benefit Brow Pencil. And that's is just going to be that drawer for me that I forever struggle with. I forgot the two that I pulled this week, but I did found the one that I pulled last week, and that's the Kat Von D one that I pulled, and a pin exploded on it, so I don't really know the name. We're going to put that back. It's a good everyday nude. And let's get this palette out. I always try to match. So there's definite purples in this one. So it kind of makes me want to pull purple, and it kind of makes me want to stay away from purple at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be like, oh, that's a lot of purple. But let's see. I think we can do like a pinky nude or like a purple pinky. I don't know. Let's see. I want to dive in, firstly, this color, Kat Von D in Lovecraft. Looks like that it could be an option. Let's give it a swatch. Oh, I think that will be pretty. That is also very similar to the one that I just put up. It's got more of a pinky color in it though. But that's an option. We love options. And then, what is this one? Doll Parts. I feel like did I recently pull that, or do I always pull it with the intention? Doll Parts is really pretty. Actually, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I know which one I'm going to pull. One of the two. It is the Morphe in Virgin. Paige Corin loves this shade. That's why I picked it up. I find that the last time I wore it, it stuck in my lines on my lips, and I don't even realize that I have lines in my lips. This is the only lippy I've ever used that's done that to me. So I want to give it another try. See if it was user error. See if I was just having really, really bad lips. I don't know what it was. So we're going to pull that. And then let me look at this again to see what I'm doing here. I really just think that, like, for me, purples with like gray undertones, which is what I would pull, is more of like a fall, winter, I don't know. Do you guys feel like that? Melted Mitt. We haven't pulled a Too Faced mascara in forever. Let's see how that one looks. Oh my god, I love that for some reason. For some reason, to me, I know it looks very similar to those, but it also looks very different. It looks like Virgin. Maybe I could pair the two well. Virgin doesn't work out. That's what we're doing. It's kind of purpley, but like not like fall purpley. You know what I mean? So we're going to pull that one. So that is the Too Faced Melted Matte in Queen Bee. I'll pull that one. But these other options that we had up in for me that I kept in my Sephora Rose Hip lip balm. It's just the best, especially for my Invisalign. Now, last week I used this MAC Holiday Collection palette. What was it called? I think it's Keepsake, but it looks like this. I was so nervous about using it because I really I'd been really loving my eyeshadow looks that I've been getting. I loved this. I loved using this on their own. I'll show you any that I haven't shown you yet. I will insert here. I think that brown just blended so well. I think that black was just enough to make it smoky. I love this crease color. Love to set my lids with this. I use this color. I use this as a chunky inner corner highlight. I've used this one. I use them all, and not in a bad way. Like I was trying to be like, oh my god, what can I do with this? But in a, wow, this is really, really killing it right now. And I wore this for 7 days straight because I worked the weekend. I didn't get tired of it. I really liked it. I like that I can use my singles with it. I like the matte looks that I got. I like the shimmer looks that I got. Loved it all. So we're going to put this one up. And I think next week we're going to maybe pull from there. I don't know. But let's look at all that. So here are all of the items that we pulled this week. I'm excited about it. There isn't anything that I think would like horribly mess up a makeup look. Maybe except that Too Faced setting powder. But we'll see. If you like these kinds of videos, I post them every single Monday unless I'm late, which is most likely, then it's Tuesday. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.